Greetings fellow tank commanders. In this video I'm going to be showing you a game that I played in the Iron Rain. This is a tier 8 German premium tank destroyer with regular matchmaking. The game I'm playing is a standard battle on Dragon Ridge with tier 10 as the top tier and 1 artillery on each team. For this game my tank is equipped with an enhanced gun laying drive, camouflage net, and binoculars. I am using a German crew which has 7 crew skills and perks. And I'm platooned up with Mixie 360, who is in a Scorpion G, and Cowboy Arizona, who is in a Lupa. I positioned a little too far forward off the start and got spotted out. I definitely want to start off the game on the cautious side here and just get some easy sniper shots. I'm not top tier, and this tank is very easy to destroy, so I'm not going to try anything crazy just yet. Despite the similarities that this tank has to the Tech Tree Borsig, it does feel different to play. These tanks are all about their gun performance, so compared to the Tech Tree Borsig with its 12.8 cm cannon, the Iron Rain has a worse rate of fire, accuracy, and aim time, which does change its capabilities as a sniper, all in exchange for the 3-shot autoloader clip. I've lowered the expectations of my sniping results in the early game, and take extra care to look for those opportunities to advance in the mid to late game, because the Iron Rain has such immense potential in those later game stages to just annihilate a weakened tank or a weakened flank with those 3 shots. Some different strengths, but overall just as capable, and I've really enjoyed playing this tank so far. With this tank destroyer having such a long reload, I've sped up the brakes in between the action, and it's also the reason why I'm running food on this tank, because you can't have a gun rammer or improved ventilation, so it's really the only thing that reduces your reload time. I started off without running food, but I've been happy with the improvements that it's given, and it's still making great silver for me, especially since I rarely feel the need to use premium rounds. A nice sniper combo there to finish off that Patriot. I probably would have just reloaded here, but Mixie 360 brought my attention towards the base, where the enemy has managed to break through. This tank has a long reload, so there can be some difficult decisions to make, whether to just hold on to those shots or start with a fresh clip. Not a very satisfying clip, only dealing 17 damage there, but the way this game's playing out, there's still some enemies with a good amount of hit points left, so there's definitely an advantage to starting my engagement with them with all 3 shots when I start getting in close quarters with them. I just ignored the artillery here, it's not really worth one of my shots at this point. I only used 2 shots from my clip there, but I'm going to reload since I know there's an E100 with a lot of hit points left. I've switched over to my APCR shells for this clip. Fighting an E100 at close quarters is one of those situations that justifies bringing them out. The terrain here is definitely not in my favor, and so I'm waiting until the enemy really overextends before revealing myself. My Leopard PTA teammate here is moving in from a different direction and creates a perfect distraction. I really couldn't have asked for anything better in this situation. It's tempting to go for the easier damage on the Ferdinand, but the E100 is a much higher priority at this point. Wow, 1400 damage to a tier 10 heavy tank in under 10 seconds. That is simply terrifying. Great coordination by my Leopard PTA teammate and Mixie 360 to finish off the game there. Now let's check the post-game stats and see how we did. For this game I earned 144,000 silver without any multipliers. That really shows the great silver earning potential of this tank. And earned 20,000 experience with a 5x boost off that I accidentally left on, a 2x multiplier, and 250 XP from an op. In this game I dealt 5,461 damage, assisted with 1,082 damage, and destroyed 3 enemies. This earned me high caliber and a mastery badge ace tanker. I placed at the top of my team, earning a base XP of 2,174. I managed to hit 14 of my 16 shots and penetrate 12 of those. Bixie360 also had a good game with 1,290 base XP, 2,675 damage, and destroyed 3 enemies. Also a shout out to Swamp Thingy, who is in the Conqueror on my team. Great game, it's awesome to fight alongside a subscriber in battle. In terms of crew and module damage, I destroyed the fuel tank in the Patriot and damaged the engine in the E100. Well, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing that game with the Iron Rain. It certainly is an intimidating tank to fight against. It relies on a little more RNG luck than the Tech Tree Borsig, but as you saw at the end there, it more than makes up for it with its devastating clip potential. Stay tuned for more Awesome World of Tanks videos.